disappointing. Guess so. I guess so. So I want to like. Ow. You who. You who. You who. You who. You who. You who. Ay, ay, ay. What on earth is going on? Did I see this before? Wow, it's still okay. Leave that up there. Big. Oof. Wow. Wow. Oh, what? Lusty Love Bucket. Why did I short beyond into close? Wait. Wait, did it actually sell off during aftermarket? I didn't see that. And how are you doing? I can't really think of anything to say. But Lusty Love Bucket, I like that nickname. What's going on with you? There's some breaking news. New York Community Bank reports $2.4 billion more in losses as the CEO resigns. So they took a $2.4 billion earnings hit. And after finding material weaknesses, teetering under mounting real estate related losses, several pieces of fresh bad news. Yeah, it's looking bad. Let's check out Beyond and see what you mean. What happened after hours? Oh, from 1170? Well, I'm pretty sure at this point this is why we always look at the moving average trends and see how it's moving and which way it's going to turn. So I mean, you're an expert at this now, you know, since you've been trading for well, actually serious question. Like, how long have you been trading for? Because for me, it's been since 2021 February. I'm still learning about this, and it's like I'm just getting used to it. As soon as you see, so you see, I got the 9-day moving average, the 21-day, 21-day, the usual 50-day, and the 200-day moving average. And then hold on, I need to expand this a little bit. 2020? Sheesh. Did you get in like before the pandemic or afterwards? This was a long channel moving up. Eventually it took a couple of bounces off the 21-day moving average, but the 9-day decided to finally find its peak. So right here, when you see this start to turn around and the MACD finally crossing over and moving in the same direction in the RSI, once all of those matches up, then you are in for a sell-off. And that's exactly what it did. So after that whole run-up for the whole majority of the market day, it decided to sell off from the high of 1179? No, 1170, and reached a low of 1047 during aftermarket hours. So this was an easy, trade if you got into like calls here, and then at this point you sell your call, and then you buy your put and start your descent and print back to the downside, which is a nice swing. Blue 5, welcome back to the stream, my guy. And Jeggings, thank you for coming into the stream too as well. It's good to see y'all. Good evening. We're just one day away for Friday and into the weekend, which I can't wait to just relax and clear my head and not even think about the market for the whole weekend. Sheesh. Well, of course you're gonna have to think about it on Sunday and figure out the next step and find a new strategy and figure out what stocks to get into. But yeah, let's see, beyond to $15 by mid-March. Let's look at the higher time frame and see. It's had a while. Wow, since $6. It's got a nice channel going up. So from 598 all the way to like 750, till 814. Sold back and then got a huge pop in earnings. Earnings was a beat, and this thing went from like 8 and change all the way to 1550. So what a gain there. Obviously this was all profit taking. Another pop and probably another pullback until it reaches about like maybe $10. Maybe $10, or what is that? 917, 920. So right here from 920 to like 1140, 1150. Looks like a bull flag too as well. So this could potentially try out for another test and start to run afterwards again. Yeah, because this was all like just a natural sell-off process, taking profits and all that finding a bottom at a decent price here and then bouncing right back over, and then probably, you know, doing it all over again. If not tomorrow, then next week. You know, since earnings was a beat, you know, they probably expect more buying pressure. But yeah, what else is new with you guys? And I seen that Ace is supposed to come on at 8:45, so I gotta fit in as much as I can. Pause. Normal. So this I can be able to move in a little quicker and see what's happening. And OCGN is on the hourly is still in some ways hanging in there above the 200-day moving average, above 90 cents. Apparently, the company is supposed to be in some type of conference in Dubai or something like that. I'm still looking for this. I'm still looking for that right there. Hold on. No, I'm looking for this. That's what I'm looking for right there. Oh, reset chart. Oh, okay, that's how you do it. You need an egg timer, 3 minutes a chart. Yeah, I was just thinking about that because I know, like in the middle of just reviewing a chart, I get into details. I also read the chat. I read what you guys are saying, and then I'm here just focusing on what what everyone's saying and joining in the conversation. I feel like I should do that and get myself an egg timer. Learn how to time myself with each chart. Organize and then once that's accomplished, then I can do it naturally, and then after everything is said and done, you know, to talk about other stuff, and then that's the stream. So yeah, you're right about that. An egg timer though. I haven't seen those in a long time. Do you still use an egg timer? Let's see, earnings. Why does it say that earnings is today? And yesterday it said that the earnings was yesterday. Oh, okay, you guys. Alright, we're going to be talking about a stock that I don't like to talk about because everyone is pissing me off about it, and I don't want to talk about it, but everybody keeps egging me about it, and I have no other choice but to to talk about the stock. But anyway, you know, so hot in her. Got lucky just with my dog. Okay, you guys. It's time to look at GTII and see what it's going on. Yeah, it seems like, you know, there's been some type of I can't do it because I'm starting to sound like an old man. What can I say? One of the scenarios that we have talked about yesterday, and you know, we're seeing GTII consolidate throughout the chart, and it's usually the same thing all the time. So I mean, I don't know what else to say. I mean, and Right now, GTII is settling at 27 cents on the ask, bid 26.50. Every tick is showing the same price. Now it's showing that it wants to go up to 30 cents by tomorrow on the ask. Now it's coming back down to 26. It's 26 cents here on the bid, 27 on the ask. Yeah, I don't like the look at this. I think the shorts are really taking advantage of this stock. And, yeah, I think Lucky's upset too as well. Ain't that right, boy? Who's a good boy? Come here, give me a kiss. Oh, yeah, I like that. Oh, yeah, Lucky. Yeah. Yeah. Oh my god. But oh my gosh. Make sure to clip that. I'm gonna go back and clip that. Lucky hasn't been outside for 21 hours. Jeez. Can you imagine poor thing just pissing all around the house and just... Pressure! Push it down on me. Push it down on you. Push it down on me. Pressure! Somebody to love. Can you find me somebody to love? I'm cracking under the pressure. So what do you guys think it's what do you guys think what's happening with the stock? With GTII, you think it's gonna go back to 25 cents, or you think it's gonna go back to 30 cents tomorrow on Friday, which is payday, and you know, it's gonna be the 1st of March tomorrow. Happy March, everybody. By the way, the candles are looking. Let's see what was the volume. The volume was a lot more interesting. So today, it seems like we keep hitting 30 cents every candle from. I mean, pretty much like after the 21st, we just, you know, even though we keep going down lower and lower, we just have these giant wicks that just tends to continue to break or touch 30 cents. And, well, yeah. And today especially, even though it traded a little lower in the low of 26.5 cents, and the close at 26 and third quarter, I guess, if that makes sense. I don't know how to. I don't like reading the whole thing, but just know that we were closer to 27 cents on the close. Adam Aaron really shat out those earnings like a low fiber turd. Yeah. Well, I think that GTII has a possibility of reaching up to $2,000 a share, and I think that the shorts would be really in trouble if the stock market were to implode. And I've given all the evidence that I've you know, I've said to everyone, and they just keep asking me the same question, and I don't want to talk about it. Because all the balls are in CJYL. Oh my god. But to be realistic, I think GTII will eventually hit $1. It's just one of those long process, one of those long dreading process. That in order to see some type of action happen, we have to see what they can deliver in terms of press releases and all that other good stuff. Yeah, I just, yeah, I know this guy's gonna come on stream later, so, but yeah, man, you do your thing, Blue Five. Always good to see you. Hopefully you had a good laugh too as well. And I hope you have a great Friday tomorrow. I appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you, fam. What else is going on chat? It's just me, Jeggings, and Blue Five speaking on here. Who else is in here? Feel free to chat with us, and you need to talk about any of the tickers that I've mentioned here, including GTII. Feel free to join the chat. Also feel free to hit that like button and show some love, and always appreciate all of you guys tuning in, even if it's to say hello. I mean, that would mean a lot to me. So there you go. There's Mark Maddox. Welcome back. There's the love of my life. Hey, Zelly, you made it. 25 minutes late. But I'll let that slide. Good morning. Big hearts to you. Hopefully you got your coffee ready. Hopefully you got your coffee ready. Ready to listen. You missed a little a good laugh earlier. If you just tuned in now. What are you smoking, dude? What's up, EO? I don't know. I'm smoking on some peppermint oil with orange. It's a good flavor though. I don't know. I have this vape, and it tastes pretty good. But yeah, whatever is in that, I don't know. Maybe it's making me a little goofy. But yeah, what's going on with you, EO? Harry Balzac is in the chat. Yeah, he just came in now. Zelly Lion spent the first 15 minutes whimpering and crying. What? Yeah, okay. Anyway, let's see. So So pretty much like it's just in consolidation period, but at the same time the RSI is coming back down, and also the MACD here, we're on the daily chart, and it's slowly coming back down in momentum. Trying to see if it'll actually either one of two things. We get a bounce like it did earlier, and the yellow line pretty much like broke out away from the red line. You got those bright green bars printing out there too as well, and then from there we see the momentum start to fade and come back to the downside, and then you can see that here with the sell-off. But yeah, either that happens and we get another break, theoretically speaking, of course, like if that were to happen and we get another bounce off here, then we can of course break out of that 30-cent level, hit new resistance levels, and perhaps reach 40 cents. If not tomorrow, then there's always next week for another opportunity if it presents itself and more volume comes in. Would love to see GTII see past 1,500,000, 2 million in shares trading in volume, and that would make a huge difference on the price action too. So that's one scenario. If not, then if this doesn't happen, then we would probably see the MACD start to turn back around, cross under, and then we pretty much have a sell-off, perhaps 25 cents. I'm pretty sure nobody wants to see this back at 20 cents, but you know, we have to think on both sides, you know, bullish and bearish. What are the possibilities? But if this stays consolidating, if we end up popping and we stay in the green tomorrow and we close like that, then that can give us a confirmation that we are starting to regain bullish momentum, and perhaps we will see some nice action for next week GTII. So that's my prediction. Again, anything and everything that I say here in this video is just for entertainment purposes only. It's strictly my opinion, and this is not financial advice. So what was that all that EO had to come into the room and say about what I was smoking? Cause like I can gladly give him the details, man. I'll even send him a link of what I'm smoking. Some good stuff, if you're into that. Is he in the room, Zelly? You can check the participants. So the hokey pokey maneuver, yeah. So the hokey pokey. Turn yourself around, do the hokey pokey, and do it again. And then from there, this is what would happen. This is what would happen. It would be higher lows, higher lows, higher lows. Let me actually bring this down so you guys can see the chart a lot better. And just bring this out like that. No, I'm not really smoking, Zelly. I was just entertaining EO's question. Because apparently the way that I was acting on stream, it seemed like I was smoking some crazy stuff. But anywho, So again, like I showed you before, if we get, obviously, honestly, that's what it looks like to me. Is that if we continue this trend here on the MACD, and we see higher lows, and then another higher low. So this is what we would probably be seeing. We'd be seeing this higher low, and we would stay in this range, and then trade between 35 and 40 cents, and then perhaps, you know, take a mental note of this, because this could be the scenario for GTII if all goes well. If a new press release comes out with something very juicy, even better. So just take a mental note in that. And Zelly, I know that would definitely benefit you too as well, because you know you got in yourself at a good price. Cha-ching. But yeah. What is this? We will have to chat about. We will have to have a chat about what to do when line gets like that. Waterboarding. Wait. What about waterboarding? What's going on? I think that the RSI too can attest to that. We get back and hit back 24 cents and then go for the next breakout and then consolidate. That'll probably be another scenario. That's all we can do is just speculate and, you know, figure out different scenarios of what GTII could do within tomorrow and next week. But I know that I'm still kind of leaning bullish, of course, because we've never fallen below 19 cents and we're way above that. It's like slow and steady, you know. It's at a pace. We're still in consolidation right now, and yeah, just waiting for the moment where we decide to finally pop up. So that's my take on it. That was on a daily chart too. Was it? Yeah, it was. If you look at the 4-hour chart, Zelly wanted suggestions, I thought. Yeah. Oh, if I... Huh. Oh. So here's another example here of what we're probably seeing. So that could confirm my theory in terms of having GTII go through another breakout, and then doing that is that if the MACD turns around and starts to head up, and since the RSI is below the 20 line on the RSI and starts to break out too as well and continue going up, then that is another confirmation for that. So keep that in mind too as well. Wait, am I? Oh no. Okay. Speaking of something very juicy for GTII, there could be a partnership with Juicy Juice. You know, I've never liked Juicy Juice. I'd always choose Welch's grape juice over Juicy Juice, and it just never really, I just never acquired that taste for it. Do you guys used to drink juicy juice when you were all little? When you were all kids? Give myself a like on the chat. I always realize that Thursdays is a little quiet. And of course, you know, somebody's streaming at 8:45 tonight. So I'm just gonna make this short and sweet. And now it's time. And Zelly, do you have your coffee ready? Because if not, I give you permission to make your coffee now. Because I'm about to show you something, and you're gonna be, perhaps, if it continues the way it's going, I believe that you will be happy when when market opens tomorrow. I used to drink Jack Daniels. I used to drink Jack Honey. I had Jack and Coke with honey. Jack Honey was like the go-to for me, but unfortunately I can't really drink anymore. Or else my liver will kill me. My liver will kill me. Oh. Ooh. I'm gonna have to see this later. Okay. Yo, how you? Alright, never mind. You're already happy in general? So am I. Zelly. So am I. One sextillion%. But yeah, do you have your coffee? No, I was serious about that. Show us what will make Zelly happy tomorrow. All right, so after hours, I might as well just show it now, just to get over with and not waste any time. Because I'm really not trying to drag this stream another like 2.5 hours, 3 hours. I'm trying to make it short and sweet. So if you have any suggestions, let me know. List them on the chat, and we'll take a look at it, and we'll just go over it on a specific time frame, and then then just talk about. I mean, I'm already done with GTII, so I already I had my take on it and my scenarios, of course, NFA, but I'll move on to what I'm about to talk about. And I already have it set up, so that's a good thing. I'm prepared. But Zelly, enjoy your coffee. And New York Community Bank reports $2.4 billion in losses as the CEO resigns. Do I need a subscription for this? No, I don't. You're gonna let me read this? Oh shoot, you didn't see that. I hate when that happens. SPX, I got you. So, the lender said its earnings were far weaker than it had earlier stated, and it disclosed the discovery of quote-unquote material weaknesses in its internal controls. I'll just read it here. Just a few paragraphs here. So the New York Community Bank, the lender teetering under mounting real estate related losses, shared several pieces of fresh bad news on Thursday. Today, its fourth quarter losses were $2.4 billion worse. $2.4 billion worse than it had earlier stated. Its chief executive and an allied board member are out. Literally resigned. They want no more taking it. Adios. because I'm pretty sure they know something. I'm pretty sure, in my opinion, allegedly, I don't know, perhaps it's true. Maybe New York Community Bank goes under this month. Just my prediction. So the bank has identified what is called material weaknesses. Ay, paprito. In internal controls. So all at once disclosures released in security filings late Thursday were an uneasy reminder of the price the bank is paying for a breakneck expansion strategy that included acquiring an ailing rival less than 1 year ago. They sent the bank's already pressured shares into another nosedive, down more than 20% in after-hours trading. The stock had already fallen 54% this year. And the ugly developments were the last thing New York Community Bank needed after weeks of trying to assuage investors' concerns about its financial health. For weeks, questions have swirled about the depth of its losses in investments and loans tied to both office and apartment buildings, an area of concern for banks in general, but one in which New York Community Bank has particular concentration. So, Zelly, because of that news, after hours, we tanked. We tanked from 478, 479 at close, all the way to a low of $3.61. We're having some type of reversal here, but I would like to say that it will probably be short-lived, and perhaps the news will continue to instill panic and fear and force people to start withdrawing their accounts, and perhaps we see more of a nosedive tomorrow with New York Community Bank. Allegedly, in my opinion, of course, not financial advice. But yeah, it's looking ugly. And if it breaks below 361, forget about it. We might as well be seeing $3. And if all hell breaks loose, they might as well just start delisting the stock now. No, actually don't. Because Zelly needs her profits. What is going on here? So, suggestion: wear a shock collar and give us activation control. So if you start dwindling, we can give you some motivation to move on. Oh my god! I need one of those for sure, because I can go on. So I just need to cut it short. And as Blue 5 said, maybe I do need an egg timer, so I can be able to go over a chart in 3 minutes and move on to the next, and then talk about other things and other news. Just keep this nice and sweet. Mark is feeling dark today. Damn. Yeah, with that comment, yeah, of course. I can agree with that. Sugar mama, yeah, you know what I'm talking about, baby. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm talking about. You know, them 4.5. You know, them 4.5s. You know, making that moolah, turning you into a sugar mama tomorrow. Nah, yeah. But you know, if that's the case, and if it, you know, holds, and then we do the little dipperoonie, then I'd say early congratulations to you. Much love. And yeah, with that being said, that was the news on New York Community Bank. That's That's unfortunate. And it's unfortunate I didn't hold. So Valley, what I found interesting was Valley. And if it lets me type in the ticker symbol, I'll gladly appreciate it. Is that Valley also, I don't know if it was in sentiment with or sympathy to New York Community Bank falling. For some reason, it had just from 820, 819, it decided to drop to 790. Maybe it had some effect. Who knows if their funds were intertwined with each other and they got affected by it. Who knows? But this could be a potential sign of more things to come. And March 11 is on its way. So yeah, that's all I can say about that. Moving on to, I don't know if Jeggings is still here, but then again, this guy is streaming, so I don't know if I can be able to continue for another hour. Let's just move on to just a few other tickers here. If you look at AMC, how disgusting, how tragic, and you know, I don't even know what the heck, you know, like for real. You know, you could have just said on your earnings call what you were planning to do for real, and just be straight up and transparent. You fat yeah, so really giving us a big fat bearish band here, and it's pointing down. It's giving me bearish vibes, that it makes it seem like we can go back down to $4, and I don't want that. I just want you to continue to push back to the upside, right? Go back to 5 tomorrow, or break over that, yeah, and maybe, and just maybe, give us the MOAS, allegedly, supposedly. If you can do that, if you can hear my plea, YouTube, send a message. Send AMC to like, I don't know, $6-8 tomorrow. But two green candles here in the 4 hours, so it kind of gives me a glimpse of hope that we could rebound, and we can gain back everything that was lost yesterday. And then you know, just do what you got to do. I mean, we're pretty much oversold here on the RSI, on the stochastic RSI here, and you know, the MACD could, you know, perhaps turn around tomorrow too as well. So that is what I'm looking for AMC. But for now, it's still in that bearish divergence. Bearish case scenario, if this doesn't fall through and we break over, then we would probably experience a death cross. I mean, not a death cross, but a bear flag, and try to probably come back down to $4. Aaron likes to stuff Max glizzies in his mouth. I read it. Glizzies from AMC, better than Nathan's and Sabaret. What? He said what? Ooh, that's ooh, it looks a little nasty, but but the bands here are actually moving back up, and it's really tight, you know. It's really tight, so it can probably start to bounce right back over and give us some nice green, and try to move back to those resistance levels at 470 and try to hit 490. Do you approve of that message? I approve that. GME. What do we got going with GME? So now we are left with some consolidation here, and it seems that GME has been consolidating for some time around the same range. It has hit 1450 before pre-market, or close to close. I don't know, market opening. 1465 was the high, and yeah, it just couldn't quite break over and try to retest 1480 to $15 a share, and so it's gonna stay consolidating within that area here. So I'm gonna just move this like that. What the heck is that? Okay, hold on. So we're just gonna move it like that, and then we're just gonna move it like that because, you know, so move it like that. I'm on my, oh gosh. So all of that for nothing. Like what? That's they're just so useless. To think that, you know, they probably would have solved the problem and just, you know, not do their job. You need some real internet connection. Moisley, yeah. Whatever happened to Moisley Jeggings? Did he take some time off? Yeah, I'd say more consolidation for GME. It'll stay around 14 to here, and then try to see, you know, try to break out afterwards. By tomorrow or next week. So hopefully that's the case by tomorrow. Please break over 15 tomorrow. Did you hear about the new element discovered this week? It's called moistasium. Mostly in the clink. It's giving them a little break. Bearish case scenario for GME is perhaps a pullback in falling below 14 and hitting 1380. I wouldn't think that it would actually drop a lot more than that, but to probably test a 50-day moving average exponential at 1398, so $14 would be the area of support. So it has to stay within that range and bounce back, and look for 1450 at the 200-day moving average exponential. Let me just move this a little more like that. I wish there was a way to like literally like expand with a click of a button instead of just me dragging all of this here. Like that. I need GME at 15, please and thank you. All right, you hear that, YouTube lords? Send that message. Get GameStop to $15 and above a share tomorrow and generate a story, something in the news of a new I don't know, something, anything. We just need a little breakout, and that's it. All good? Okay, thank you. Do it for Zelly, please, and thank you. So in other news, GDC actually broke $2. How exciting! So eventually, it would have had to bounce off that area of support around 195. Yeah, it's held pretty strongly around that area of support for sure, and we definitely had like a little nice double bottom, not really fully, but now that we see the break over $2, and it actually closed with it closed up 6.15% on the day. We probably expect some more movement to the upside tomorrow, and then we have GDC announcing an adjournment of the special meeting of stockholders until March 26, 2024. So good to see that. Good to see GDC have a little breakout. We do want to see some crazy movement for sure for GDC. What else we got going on here? So finger licking good. I want you to lick my finger. I want you to lick it good. I want you to okay, no, let me stop. So I don't what's it called this? So it tried to break underneath the 50-day moving average exponential here at 265. It went down to 257, but it ended up closing at 267. Well, actually, this candle closed at 272 on the, I think, after hours. Yeah, that's after hours. But closed at 267, up only 0.38%. But so still in the green. Nice bounce back, and so we're still above that 50-day moving average exponential, and we just need to see that bounce back. The RSI, we were just coming off the line, oversold. Still needs some more volume, still needs more push for that to start heading to that direction. We're still facing that level of support at $2.50. Finger licking good, and perhaps, and if we just do some trend lines here, do some trend lines maybe from this point here. Let me see. Will this make sense if I do this? Does that make sense? I don't know. I'd say looks like it has a lot more bounce to it. Let me check to see how the options chain is looking for today. Well, after market close for finger. I'm just a little curious. Again, this is just for research purposes. It's not a financial advice. So take it with a grain of salt. Do what you want. I never let that die. Da 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 da. MACD is at the bottom of the hour chart. We're looking for a bounce. Looking for a bounce, yeah. Rawr. So that's expected. What is the options chain looking like for the 15th of March? Yeah. I don't know. Little volume. Little volume on a $3 strike. Dollar strike. I spilled that Mac Dizzle juice all over me, and I don't know how to feel. Baby, just give it a little taste. Give it a little taste here. Give it a little taste here. Oh, baby, ooh, yeah. I love that. You will love that. You will love that. I'm being stupid. There hasn't really been that much volume for finger calls on March 15 expiration. Even though the March 15 expiration date, it's supposed to be quadruple wishing day. It's a big day, you know, billions of equity options and all that expiring. Billions and billions of dollars. Maybe $1 trillion. I don't know how much exactly. Could look it up right now and say quadruple witching day, day. March 15, Operations. Yeah. Okay. Oh, by the way, the cost to borrow fee for GTII it had dropped low around 11, then started picking up the numbers again until close, and then went back to 25% cost to borrow fees. So it's jumping up and down. So it's a little abnormal to see that. You should stream outside of important places like Willie does. Maybe stream outside of Wendy's. You imagine to actually do that? Just like, I don't know. Just sitting at a random table, looking at a triple baconator and some fries and a drink, while drawing some charts and talking about how GTII can squeeze to 2,000, and yeah, I don't know. It seems to be that yeah, I know, but yeah, that's pretty cool to see though. What was I going to look at? Finger. Okay, so the volume for the $3 calls for April 19 seems a little bit more decent, but still not enough activity, and the spread is a little wide, you know, right here. Don't know how I feel about that. Uh-oh. Zelly's on her keyboard. She just turned into a keyboard warrior. She's gonna flame on everybody. She's gonna flame on us. Uh-oh. You're in trouble now. Zelly's gonna get you with the keyboard, smack you up in the face now. I don't need a love on a piece of you. Dum 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 dum. Absolutely no volume here on the May 17, except for the $15 strike. You got 13 volume and a high open interest of 2,274. But look at the spread. Does this make any sense? It's at $100 and the bid is at 5 cents, $5. This is why you don't do that. That is madness. August 16, was that considered leaps? I think, or I think it's 6 months and over. It's considered a leap. August 16. Yeah, I think it is. August 16. $5 strike has more volume. Small open interest, but I don't know. Wow. Yeah, the volume on this options change for finger is kind of dead. It sucks. Really sucks. Lunar is apparently it's apparently in an uptrend. We're holding up above the low of 441. New subscriber 299. Who's gonna be the next subscriber to hit 300? You know, I just realized that, and I'm so excited. Literally excited right now. Like literally. Look at that, 299. When is this gonna be 299,999? Like that's a dream, you know? It's a dream come true. But yeah, just one more subscriber to hit 300. What a milestone. I really appreciate everyone who stuck around and supported me. And you know, I try to deliver, you know, every stream, and you know, just do what I can, and you know, just pretty much do the best of my ability to provide, and always give, you know, great vibes, and and you didn't see that. And you know, just oh my god, I don't know, man. It just means a lot. So thank you, and hopefully we'll get that 300 subscribers soon, and then it's 200 from there, and forget about it. That spread wider than a double whopper. Double whopper. What's that one? I think it's like a king something, king bacon ranch burger. I don't know. I lost track of all these names that they have for these burgers on Burger King, and have it your way, right? Finger licking. Good. Okay. What else happened? Okay, so Jeggings wanted to see the SPX. So alright, so Zelly, so even though you did get some good news, now here's the bad news. So SPY did its usual pump towards the end of market close, and yeah, now this is a problem, because I don't want to give uh credit to a specific person who said this, but yeah, wait, this is the 4-hour chart. So this closed at 508.08. It's up after market close, and it's at 509.41 currently, and it's on an uptrend. 4-hour chart seems to be it seems to be wanting to go up a lot more, because the bullish bands, or the bullish momentum bands, whatever you want to call it. What do you want to call this? Bands, what do you want to call it? A bullish green, I don't know. But it seems like either we attempt to try to break 510 again, or we completely start to fall again and try to come back down to 504 by next week. I really do. You know how much I'm so against this and the unrealism of the way that the market has been pumping, and I like to thank AI for that, and all the stocks involving AI in that sort of way. And that's why, in my opinion, I'd like to call AI the next .com bubble, if not a lot bigger and a lot worse. And when people start to come into realization, then you will know that shit's about to get real, and shit's about to hit the fan for a lot of bulls who really bet on the market to continue to the upside in the way that it has been continuing ever since the beginning of the bull the bull rat, well, whatever you want to call it. I mean, just look at this. Like, that's beyond my imagination here. You know, it's just. I mean, the weekly, for crying out loud. It's. You know, we had this nice head and shoulders here. You know, you got the shoulder, the head, the shoulder, and then the drop back to like 400. Double bottomed and then started climbing all the way up like that. You know, it's like, what the heck are you doing? Like, why? So then you find yourself at a higher peak here than the last run in 2021, at close to the end of 2021, and then we start seeing that drop all the way down to 400 from 479.98. And I'd really like to think that for once that this would be the peak before we actually see the inevitable happen again, in my opinion. That's my take on it. I don't know what you guys think about that. I don't know if you guys think that it's going to continue to go up. Probably see 520, and maybe, just maybe, that would be the peak. But as far as I am concerned, well, as far as the RSI is concerned, I meant to say, this thing has peaked, like, already. Like, you're overbought, like, by so much, and you're still trying to break out. It just makes me think that the RSI is worthless, and it just is not. It's not trading the way it should be. And at this point, you know, every week that we have seen in this particular range here from what was this from October 30th of last year till now, so many green weekly candles had printed. And where's the exhaustion? Where's the cool off? I mean, you might as well just do it now. Look at that. We're so, like, compared to here, we're so, like, to the peak. Huh? Like 510 has to be the cap. It has to be the cap before we start to finally see this thing plummet and start to, you know, to make new 52-week lows. Unbelievable. Yeah, I drew boobs. It sometimes guides me into what I'm trying to chart. And I draw bubbles, and I draw, you know, big dookies. It works. It really does. I've taken a big dookie once. Really, I did. And it was pretty smelly. Even Lucky came to the toilet and smelled it for me, and Lucky wasn't pleasant when he did that. No. He even threw up on the floor, and I had to clean it up with toilet paper. It wasn't a pleasant sight. Anywho. Alright, you guys. But yeah, it's 510 cap for me, in my opinion. Take it with a grain of salt what I'm saying, because as far as this rally is concerned, and I'm looking at the bands right now, only thing we need is for this to make the same peak here, the bands. I'm talking about the green bands. And you see the 8-day moving average exponential turn back around right here and start coming down and start crossing below the 21-day average exponential and so forth, and then below the 50. That is your moment where you're like, you know what, I'm going short. We're gonna literally take this down. Enough is enough. Sorry for the graphic description of that, where I made you guys sick. My apologies. So this happens again. At this point, the only thing we need is this to start turning back around from here, thin out, red, and then the big red dookie afterwards, and then we see this just tank with it like that.
Now, as far as GTII and Fingers concerned, I think we're gonna have a problem with the shorts because they're kind of forked, and I'm thinking this is gonna be it. You know, this is the end game for the shorts, and we'll see what happens next week.
I don't know if that was a good impression of Am, but yeah, I don't think that was a good impression, but I tried. I'd have to study his voice and try to see if I can actually somehow I can see him wear dorky glasses too when he talks like that. Ooh. Here's one thing that I see here. I see the VWAP turning around here. VWAP started to go below. I got Zelly laughing. Let me just go to the hourly real quick. What are we okay, an hour and 22 minutes. Yeah, I'm probably gonna cut the stream early tonight. My back hurts.
Oh, yeah. Finger and GTII. The shorts are done. I'm gonna go have fun and play pickleball now.
Are we peaking out even on the 30-minute chart? I think so. Maybe 509, 510. Yeah, it's looking to me that 510 could be the peak again, and then we come back down. I wonder what other data. I wonder what other data is out that's supposed to come out. So let's see. Trading here. I should have kept my 508 calls. Damn. You had those? I forgot you had those. That was Ham. I thought that was William speaking through a kazoo. Oh my god. Oh shoot. Always on the 1 minute chart, huh? You can't just look at the other charts, the other time frames. Let me see. I was at BTC. Okay, well, I mean, could this be a precursor? Look at this. I think even Bitcoin has found a peak at a high of 63,588. Could this be the fake out from a breakout, and now to finally see this start to come back down in this sort of way? Oh no, that was the wrong one. Ooh. Probably go back to 50,000. Oh, here we go. So tomorrow. Oh, look at this. Bank of America, Merrill Lynch, and Wells Fargo begin offering spot Bitcoin ETFs to clients. Yikes. And also an hour ago, JP Morgan analysts predict Bitcoin crash to 42,000 post-halving. What you need to know. Well, there goes your heads up right there. Maybe because of that news, maybe we'll see some type of selling off early. My sources tell me that GTII has some big buyers on the sidelines. I repeat, this is not financial advice. I would say something like that for sure.
My sources say that also Finger is going to go back up to $4.
And you know, we're gonna see some nice action here coming very soon. And I just gotta let you know on a little secret. It's a deep secret, and I just want to tell you
how much Bitcoin is really coming back down from those highs of 63, almost 64,000 here. And what we're looking at is for all these the displaced estimated moving average, the 9 to cross right below the 13 estimated moving average. So we're trying to see more crossovers here and drop, and perhaps see Bitcoin back at 50K, perhaps within next week or so. If not, hey, you know, I'm here for a rug pull, baby. Do your thing, yeah. So if that happens, you know, keep an eye on miners. We could see a potential short on miners, and you know what to do at that point. I wouldn't tell you in specific, because then I will be telling you financial advice, giving you financial advice. So yeah. So okay, so here's what's coming up for tomorrow and the 6th of March. So tomorrow is his ISM manufacturing PMI. Then on the 5th is ISM services PMI, and on the 6th we got JOLTS job openings. Yeah, that's probably gonna suck, in my opinion. So, but I'm gonna do a Twitter space. Damn, I haven't done that in ages. I think the last time I did that was I think December. It's been a while. I should do that though, for sure. Yeah, I could bring some more people in. Plus, like I just keep seeing like other spaces open. I haven't seen a GTII space ever. I think that to be honest, like straight up, the last time I've ever seen a GTII space call was when I hosted it back in December. So I think that sucks. I think that there should be more awareness. I think there should be more space calls for GTII and what's happening. Yeah, I mean that's just how I feel about it. But, you know, I don't know what's really going on. Oh man, I thought I'd hit the 300. I guess not yet. I'm gonna have to ask the people of Twitter to help me out. So is that it? I think I got an hour and a half. Okay. I think that should be it for tonight. Should I go? Or should I stay for a little bit? Should I go, or should I just relax and fix my back? Oh my god, what happened to DWAC? Sheesh. DWAC took a hit. DWAC took a nasty drop. Wow. What was this about? We got something to talk about right now. Okay, so we're even though Trump won, projected winner of Michigan 2024 Republican primary, it's reported that Trump media co-founders sue company alleging a scheme to dilute the shares. And Trump in a legal spat with Truth Social co-founders. Some people aren't happy with 90%. Oh man. So what happened on Thursday? Shares of the SPAC fell, with news circulating that Trump has now been slapped with yet another lawsuit. Jeez. Oh my goodness. It just keeps going and going and going. They're just slapping with everything they can find and can make up. and now and DWAC took a hit because of it, from 45 and change all the way to a low of 36.83, to then come back to a close at 41.16. God. Mainly, I'm interested in doing an air horn while you're talking. Yeah. Or maybe the toilet flushing thing, the soundboard, or a fart, some chickens crowing. I remember that too. The last time I was like, oh my god. I'm pretty right. I think it was Jeggings that did the last space. Be honest. You know it was you. You did that. You did that. What is ZJYL doing? ZJYL is doing what? What is it doing? Come on, move. Okay, so it bounced back up from 569, closed at 628. Yeah, it was him. He did it. He did it. You should be ashamed of yourself. Yeah. What's this all about? Oh. Huh. Mamá huevo. Mamá. Da da pa pa. Pa 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 pa. Fubo? I haven't heard of Fubo TV in a while. Fubo TV is And you're telling me about Fubo now, Jeggings? How could you? We could have banked off some calls. Why you do this? Why you do this? Oh, look at that. Ming. Oh, Ming. Oh, Ming. The 5-minute chart. What was earnings? Was that why? Oh, earnings is tomorrow apparently. Is it tomorrow? Perform market. Oh, well, it's too late for that now. And also here on the hourly, it's literally about to do a golden cross. Can you see that? Look at her right there. It's so beautiful. It's so beautiful. Look at that. Perfect cross too. And on the moving average exponential trend is just a nice bullish divergence there. It's beautiful. I mean, you see that? How beautiful is that, huh? We got the MACD crossing to the green. Nice RSI bouncing up to as well, and the TTM squeeze is continuing to the upside and momentum. Beautiful. Love what I see. Perhaps that's just a precursor of a Fubo to actually continue to the upside. Maybe break out and hit 250. I'd say I'd say theoretically if it continues to move up and then we have a big beat in earnings, not financial advice, but puts at the peak, and then it's gonna drop. Let's check it out. Let's go to the earnings. I mean the calls here. Two closes at 2. Okay, so we got some decent volume here on the call side, expiring tomorrow. These could go up like 100% and more because it's closer to $2.50. What would it look like for March 8th? Even March 8 has some decent. The delta is higher than the gamma is higher than the delta. It's interesting. What about the put side? Let me look at the puts. That's risky. Puts 70 calls. A lot more calls on the. A lot more volume on the call side. Open interest. I'll pin the message, Zelly, and of course I'll always appreciate you posting the link to Concrete Jungle, City Lo-Fi, and hearing the music from that channel too as well. But there's only 3 people in the chat. It's you, me, and Jeggings. Maybe Mark Maddox is still there. Fortunately, I might end up cutting the stream short and see what happens tomorrow with the price action and all the tickers mentioned. And yeah, what do you think, guys? I'm gonna just call it a night and relax. Get yourself mentally prepared for tomorrow's trading day and Friday. Take a nice shower. Nice, hot, and steamy. Just don't do anything crazy, you know. And just relax. And just look forward to the weekend coming up. So yeah, I think that sounds like a good idea. Let's call it a night, fam. And we'll come back here for another stream again at 8 p.m. tomorrow night. And yeah, we need to you know, we need to build up here, and we need to get some more peeps in here, get some interesting conversations happening in the stream, and figure out what we can do with this. Yeah. But Fubo, Jeggings Fubo, we're gonna have to wait until pre-market. If it ever decides to peak and it's not going up anymore, then you know what to do. Vice versa. So yeah, with that being said, I think we're gonna call it a night, y'all. Folks. Team. I'm gonna
I'm gonna take myself a nice hot shower myself and just relax. But yeah, I'm gonna thank everyone who joined tonight's stream, even though it was short but sweet. Jeggings, Blue 5, Mark Maddox, Jeggings, EO, who asked me what the heck I'm smoking. Appreciate you too. And and thank you all once again. And let's see what craziness happens tomorrow in the market. Thank you all. Thank you so much. And thank you, Zali. Thank you for being here with me. Big hearts, much love. For real, for real. Thank you all. Don't forget to hit that like button on the way out. If you haven't subscribed, please do so. So I'm one subscriber away to hit 300, and then it's to 500 from there, and hopefully 1,000 next month. Who knows? But we'll make it. And we're gonna see. Well, hey, who just came in? Oh, nobody? 6 in the chat. Who else came in the chat? Jeggings, what the hell? Did you have images of me in the hot shower? All right, Mark. Have a great night. All right, y'all. Have a great night. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Good morning. Good afternoon. Good night. Wherever you are, and we'll see you in the next stream tomorrow. Same time. Same BS. You know how to do. Fellatio joined. All right. Thank you, y'all.